in there, but it's on the outside. And there's a bunch of tall people on the back.
Mitochondria and Salmonella on the jam line.
Ooh, so this position that White's in is called a martini. It's one of my favorites. When they've got two blockers stacked facing the wrong direction like that, that is our stem of our pretty little glassware. It means they're hoping to catch that jammer on that very last moment and recycle them in. It looks like that was a pretty effective strategy for them. They were able to hold Salmonella long enough for Mitochondria to pick up lead jammer. Jump attempt. I think I just saw both jammers in the air trying to be flyers. Well played. In order for an apex jump to be successful, you have to leave the track and land the track without touching anything in the middle and be upright. So she was not successful.
Oh, we got a question about the officials for that last jam, looks like, so we're going to take a quick time out. We're going to take a quick second to thank these wonderful gentlemen to my right, the Bearded Sinners Beard Club. These gentlemen provide the sound for us. We appreciate it greatly. They also do community events and help out in the community, so please check them out.
I think that's Feral Forager on the line for black. Along with her gorgeous dance moves, this is her first bout.
All right, looks like the officials figured out whatever it is they needed to figure out, and we're back in action here.
Look at all those blockers, nice and low. Ready to take some hits. And that's just what Phoenix does as she tries to sneak by on the inside line, picking up lead jam. Derby is the only time I really want someone to point at me with an L on their finger. Number 44 out. Feral Forager is gonna try to sneak around and pick up some points herself. 4 points for White. Black jammer hits up.
Black back up to full strength. Their blocker coming back in from the penalty box. And 44 picks up 4 points for Black. Phoenix getting stuck on the back straightaway.
Beautiful blocking by number 9, Muscles McGee. She appears to have a skate malfunction, though. She's going to exit the track safely while she takes care of that. Panic pairing up with her pivot there to keep Feral Forager behind them. They are moving pretty quick along this line, though.
20 seconds left to go in the jam. And 44 knocked out of bounds, getting recycled back to the back of the pack.
Phoenix picking up 4 more points.
And she picks up 4 more.
And Black Jammer's going to go to the box and start there.
Last second penalty right at the end there. 44 gets into the penalty box.
For a cut.
Black is going to start with a jammer down, so White's going to be with a power jam.
Power jams are one of the few times in roller derby where you don't have to play offense at the same exact time as defense. White has a great opportunity right here to pick up lead and change this point differential. If they can clear a path out of this for Babezilla. Semi-dangerous back there was working on catching a goat to hold the pack back and slow it down so her jammer doesn't have to work as hard. Babe's gonna get caught with a black 3 wall. Looking for some help on the outside, and she weaves right through.
Black jammer back in action.
Just a reminder, Zilla is still lead jammer and has the ability to call this off when she wants. We'll see how long she plays this game.
Never mind. White lost their lead. And Babezilla sent in the penalty box.
2 minutes down!
So we're going to go for another 50 seconds here. And looks like we had a star pass. Black has a new jammer.
Not until she gets it on her head.
Number 99.
Nice chasing there from Flailer Kate, trying to. It's a good squishy wall according across the track to hold that jammer from White. Ooh, another cut track penalty on that jammer. They are just gonna play hopscotch with that penalty box. Or leapfrog, maybe. Black will get to start with a power jam this time. No, White will start with a power jam again. Chamson, Thunderbunker out on the line for the first time this year. White's trying a one-on-one offense there. Everybody trying to take somebody to spread this pack out and keep them from forming a wall. They are up in front with a nice counter block. She is out. Because Black Jammer started in the box, when she gets out, she will be on her initial pass, which she means she is not scoring points yet. That gives Jamson some time to points up on the board for as long as her team can keep Black Jammer in the pack.
And 22 for White picks up 4 more points as the Black Jammer comes into the pack at the front straightaway.
Jamson is looking tired. It is
40 seconds left to go. Both teams picking up 4 points on that go around.
nice blocking there by Laceration.
And we got about 10 seconds left to go on the jam.
Sneaky Pete moving up the inside line with nobody catching. Both jammers trying to get through. Slaminella spreading this pack out by pushing that white wall up front. Picking up lead while Ratchet is still fighting. Looks like Penny
Slaminella coming back into the pack.
Spiderface has that Penny in her hand, I think, just trying to break through.
And we had a start pass for White. Looks like Spiderface is our new jammer. Slaminella through the pack.
I thought for a moment there we might have some jammer on jammer action. They are the only people allowed to hit each other outside of the engagement zone.
And 00 set at the penalty box. White starting to block her down.
It looks like she had an out-of-play penalty. Failure to reform. So the officials told them there was no pack. They were too far spread out. And then if you don't make that pack happen again, you get to go sit in the box. Mama Hellion out there for White again. And Muscles McGee.
Both jammers out of the pack. Muscles McGee tracking down Mama Hellion.
See what Mama does with that lead jammer. She's going to call it off. No points either way. That is smart derby right there.
That was close. Great job from both jammers there. Good heads-up play from Mama Hellion, realizing that the points were lost.
Amen to that.
And we got a 15-minute break. On your way out to use the restroom, take a look at the merch booth, get a t-shirt, or get some snacks. Support the team if you can. Having even teams makes things a little bit more exciting. Unless you're into clubbing baby seals, but most of us aren't. No, I said that having even teams was way more exciting, unless you're into clubbing baby seals, and then maybe not.
Skaters are going to find their way out to the track. 5 seconds and waiting for that whistle.
All right, we got 422 Raven for black on the jam line. And number 9 for white.
If you watch the pack while the jammers are going around, they are trying to figure out what's going to be the best place for them to set themselves up to be obstacles. Muscles McGee was run back there by Phytochondria. Did not last, and she's out up front picking up 4 points. Flailer Kate doing the same thing for Full Shade Raven, driving her back, letting the rest of her team hold her at the back of the pack.
We got Phoenix, number 303 for white, and Slamonella, number 79 for black. Lining up on the jam line.
Taking up that back line. And holding strong. Slamonella is going to fight her way out the front.
Black picking up lead.
We're going to see how effectively white can and get Phoenix out. Like they weren't even there. Slamonella right around the outside line, untouched. Tiger taking a swim as she tries to find her spot. Babezilla and Flailer Kate just waiting on their whistle. That formation white has is called a tripod. Loosely tripodic. Flailer Kate pushing hard, looking for a gap on that inside. She does not find it. Selkie
Big hit from Tiger.
But Selkie there bridging that pack. Remember that penalty we got earlier for not having one. And Flailer Kate is lead jammer. She's going to try to sneak by Twinkle Toes right up the inside line. I think that's our first back block of the night. Babezilla headed to the box for slamming someone right up their spinal cord. That's a big no-no.
So white's got a power jam.
Nice hit to the outside. She's going to call off the box and call off the jam and let her team start with a power jam. on. This is an opportunity for White to practice their offensive maneuvering. Try to break some holes. With Babe Zilla standing, that means they have less than 10 seconds to get her through, or Babe has an equal opportunity to become lead jammer. Both jammers out now. Whoever makes it out first is going to pick up that coveted lead jammer spot. And from the box, Babe Zilla makes it happen. Manic Panic is going to try to sneak up behind her. See if she can also earn some points on this one. Babe stuck on the inside line, calling it off. And that's the jam. Phytochondria and Ratchet lining up to jam this time. I saw the pre-jam dance there, one of my favorites. Ratchet stuck behind a 4-wall here in the back, while Phytochondria pushes that white line. Oh, that was tight. Both of them out right together. Phytochondria taking off. White's trying to stabilize themselves so that they are strong enough to slow down and stop this jammer. And it works. She picks up 2 instead of 4 that time. Jamson and Slamonella jamming this time. Trying to get a hit right off the line. Slamonella leads that white jammer into her teammates so that she can escape untouched. That is some smart play. Slamonella cruising with some speed to the outside. She's going to move laterally back and forth, just trying to get that wall to break apart. Jam is on. Oh! Big attempt at a sneak upside that inside line from Flailer Kate. Hit to the outside, or to the inside. And she's headed to the box.
And we got a power jam for Black.
There was a whistle that could have been a penalty, but wasn't. And now Black has picked up the lead. Or wait, no. Watch this Black team and see what they do for offense. Trying to find her way. She's drifting right there around side with a clothing whip off a Tiger, picking up all her teammates' speed.
And white jammer back in the action.
I believe White is still on her initial pass. So she still has to get out of this one before she can earn any points. We got a White blocker headed to the box. And Babe Zilla calling off the jam. Maybe? give her opponent just another moment to pick up some points. Interesting moves happening there as White already had some blockers in their line there. Nice chase out the front, not enough to slow number 9 down there. Muscles is coming in with some speed, shooting for the outside line, but black blockers hit her out and drive her back. Giving number 04 a chance to get through that pack. Not lead jammer, but picking up points and getting out. She's gonna end this jam with one more point than our lead jammer did. That is a tight mess of blockers right now. Starting to spread out. Jamson working hard to dig her shoulder blades in and break that wall apart. But it breaks itself as it hits the white blockers and she is out. To race around. Slamonella's also out. Manic Panic is going to go to the box for a destruction of pack. You must remain within 10 feet of the nearest blockers to be in the pack. If you are that person in the middle and you move, you are responsible for destruction, and that's what she's going to go sit for now.
Looks like half the black team got sent to the penalty box.
And I missed the whole thing.
Looks like some high blocks.
Jamson headed up the outside line. Mama Hellion trying to catch her. Unsuccessful. The floor helped, though.
White calling off the jam. Looks like Black's going to start with 2 blockers down. And White is going to start at full strength. Looks like we got a timeout White.
I'm not allowed to say good luck.
Looks like 132 to 97 in favor of White for now.
Still 17 minutes left to go. That score could close really quickly.
And as you might have noticed, when we switch teams, do the score really matter? breather as you're running around, but that is just as important time as everything else. Ratchet booking it back out the front. 4 points on the board. Raven made it through that inside line.
Both teams back up to full strength now.
White team's gonna try a little free wall in the back with a tripod and release one for O. Let's see how this works. Nice job, Sharpbait, getting up there in the mess.
Ratchet takes a hit out of bounds. Push back.
Just gotta go all the way back. Flailer
Raven also
Kate.
recycled.
Yep, Flailer Kate running her back right there. Beautiful spin, Raven. Ratchet is still lead jammer stuck in that pack. We want to see what she does with that. Calling it off. I learned during our break that number 04 Boom is also working on borrowed skates today. If you've ever tried to walk in somebody else's shoes, it's not easy. And Black's lead jammer.
Both fast skaters here. Let's see what happens.
Nice and low, she challenges that wall and moves her feet like crazy to juke right through. Meanwhile, Flailer Kate finds her way right up that inside line. Black Jammer coming around the outside, faking out number 8 and making her way through. That inside line just looks like a beautiful path right now. Bo, I have to say, I'm watching our jammer's legs on this one, and I am just blown away. Both these skaters got jukes for days.
The white jammer takes a spill out of bounds. Slows her down quite a bit.
And Phytochondria calls off that jam.
Picking up a big 16 on that one.
Black signaling for an official review right now. Captains and alternates or coaches are going to get their opportunity to tell the officials what call they think was wrong or missed right now. And then we'll get to hear from the skating officials what they think. Official reviews are my favorite opportunity to see dance sessions on the track. My skaters want to dance for me. No.
The coaches for Black are dancing.
Yeah! No dance party for me. It's a bummer. They're all business right now. a cut penalty to be called on the second corner. After conferring, officials did not see a cut happen, and so black team loses their official review.
And Mama Hellion sent to the penalty box. Looks like White's got a power jam.
For a four. White trying to slow down and let their jammer push her way out of this. Very careful coaching. Manic Panic needs to push hard to let this strategy work, otherwise White's gonna have to make a different plan. Semi coming up trying to have a hole for her jammer, and then they have to get back to offense because Mama Hellion is back on the track. Manic Panic says, I don't want to play this game. When you have to work that hard, sometimes it's just not a thing you want to do again. Zilla and Phoenix are going to be our jammers, and they are on. Both trying to push. Looks like Tiger up there with some good shoulders. Not enough. Zilla sneaks past. Beautiful hit and a counter block. Zilla is out and picked, or not Zilla. Phoenix is out, picked up lead jam.
Tiger sent to the penalty box. I think it was a non-play hit.
Phoenix picks up 4. Watching these black blockers get ready up in front, trying to keep their eyes peeled for their jammer to come through without missing Phoenix. And Phoenix is out.
White doing a great job of holding up Zilla here. Tiger's
Black
back in the action.
Black managing to put a tripod together at the back this time. Phoenix goes around and finds her line on the inside line. Her official is still pointing at her. She's still got that lead. That's a cut called on black somebody.
Black jammer sent to the penalty box for a cut. And that ends the jam. White's going to start with the power jam. A little bit more than 9 minutes left to play. Refs are going to take a couple seconds to confer for a moment.
Total score 171 White, 125 Black. White's going to try to capitalize on that power jam by getting 0-0 out. And it works. Flailor K picks up lead jam. 4 points and get to do this one more time.
White's going to start with a power jam again, but not for long. Babezilla is standing. It's been standing for a while, so probably going to bolt out of that box as soon as the whistle blows.
And again, if she comes out of that box before lead jammer is declared, she's got equal shot at it. Sharkbait looking on the outside line after getting trapped on the end. Big set of hits, a number of skaters down. She's going to have to come back to the back of the pack. And for the second time today, Babezilla picks up lead jammer after starting in the box. Looks like Spider has that cover in her hand as she tries to make her way through. She is not the jammer and is not scoring points until that cover goes on her head. She's on her initial. Babezilla trying to sneak her way through that wall. She's out, 4 points up. See if she lets us play this out or if she decides she's all done. Spider is now scoring points as she makes her way through the pack. And 4 go up. Followed closely by Zilla. She's turning her head and looking to her bench to find out if she should call it or not. And they're going to let this one run again. Nice noodle leg out in front from Laceration. White trying to get in there and do some offense, creating a nice little cluster of skaters, which all go tumbling down as Babezilla hits the back of that pack.
That's all 2 minutes. Babezilla picks up 16 on that one, looks like. Oh, sorry, correction, 19 on that one.
Those are power jam kind of points picked up in a jam where both the jammers were on the track. That is impressive.
Just about 5.5 minutes left of this one.
Black jammer looking for that hold, juking all the way around, and she's lead. Mitochondria looking to put in work and pick up points here. Even though she fell down as she got out, she still picks up all those points because she was upright and inbounds when she passed the blockers. Coming around for her second scoring pass while White tries to get out on her initial. If I was that jammer, I think I'd be looking for my pivot right about now. I'm tired. Push to the inside line and calling it off.
Black looks like calls it off. Here we go. Yeah, I think Black picked up 11 on that one. Timeout White.
Thank you again to some of our sponsors. Domino's, who feeds our volunteers during these bouts. Yarn Folk, Argonaut Physical Therapy. We appreciate everything they do to help our team run. All right, teams are going to make their way back to the track and get ready for this one. Tiger Bully appearing at Tiger Bully. I just combined her and her wife all together. We just get to skate together today. This is Tiger's first time as jammer tonight. This morning, scrimmage. And they are off. Jamson getting stuck in a tripod in the back while Tiger pushes through up front and picks up the lead. That is a solid kill box I see at the back. When you are so trapped as a jammer, you can't even move. Points up on the board for Tiger.
Looks like White had a star pass.
And Semi-Dangerous is going to try to get up there. Knock a few people around and pick up some points.
Knock her out. It's all the action.
Oh, I see a
Give me that rammer, Jim.
zebra conference trying to double check that 0 up on the, yep, Stux with 0 points. For White. Babezilla and Ratchet back on Jammerline today. Black working on a sweep, trying to clear that line for her. Did not happen. Instead, we got a strong 4-wall trying to slow Ratchet down. And both these jammers are on their own with no offense, just trying to break through these butts. If you'll watch and see these skaters who are skating together in the center of these walls, they are trying to make sure that everyone stays in play. Babezilla out, picked up lead, and is about to come in and score some points. Nice hit from the black blockers. Oh, and that run back. You have 20 feet from the back of the pack to run that jammer back, and she still has to come in behind you. Babezilla taking a knee rather than risking a cut should she accidentally step back in.
Looks like White had a star pass, and Spiderface is the new jammer for White.
Big hit from Laceration on the outside, driving Zilla back again. Spider eyeballing that in. The black wall is very, very loudly yelling for their jammer to call it, but it looks like Zilla thinks she's got this. Close differential, 2 points there to black and 1 to white on that last pass.
White, 164 for black. We got probably
boom! Out in front and lead jammer.
Jammer violence here. There we go.
That's what we like.
Black is still lead jammer.
And Phytochondria dragging that jammer back, making her work hard for her money. Boom is out in front and has her 4 points.
penalty box. Black still has lead, still scores some points. 1 minute left to go in the game.
Flailer Kate taking her all the way back. Boom is gonna head to the box. It looks like she failed to notice Flailer Kate driving her 20 feet behind the pack, came in right in front, cut the track and has to serve 30 seconds in the blocks. Mrs. McGee looking at the back of that pack, trying to figure out how she can make it through. Okay, because this is a learning opportunity for new skaters, we are going to do some fun things real quick. Officials tell me we're going to have an overtime jam just for the fun of it.
And looks like White is looking for an official review.
Overtime jams are unique because they go a full 2 minutes and there is no lead jammer. This is an all-out war to see who can score the most points in that 2 minutes. Our score would not have called for an overtime jam. But if given the opportunity, you should practice the things that don't happen very often. So that's what we're going to do. At the end of this jam, we will be all done. And I want to encourage you to step over the rink pads and get out here and get high fives from all the skaters.
One more jam.
No actual official review for that one. It was just White needing a breather and a minute for a timeout. So we're going to get back in action here and do an overtime jam. Usually, those only happen when the score is tied.
Brave jammers with good endurance volunteering to be the jammer in an overtime jam. Well, change of plans it looks like.
Both teams, full strength, both jammers in. We're going to disregard the player sitting in the penalty box for this one.
Again, because there is no lead jammer, there is no initial pass, and these skaters will earn points on their very first time around that pass. Babesilla finding her line outside. She's got 4 points on the board. Spider trying to draft off her teammate. Some good hits from Raven.
Some good blocking by Black there, slowing down Spiderface.
Zilla facing a tripod in the back.
Babesilla steps out. Coming back in here.
Spider's got a 3-wall up here at the front, and she's out. Phoenix putting her hands up saying, I heard the penalty and I'm leaving.
Babe Zillin breaking out the pack, picking up 4 points. Looks like Old Jammers have got 8 points right now.
Spider trying to spin her way out of the front with a hit from Lorelai Kilmore, taking her to the ground. Babe doing the same thing up front. Flailer Kate is sitting in the box for a direction of gameplay when trying to run the jammer back. She ran into a black blocker. Jammers are looking tired at this 2-minute mark. Well done, everybody. Thank you again for joining us for our new Skater Scrimmage.
If anybody wants to hop the pads and come to the side of the track, all the skaters are going to be going around. Give everybody a high five.
And I want to give another big shout out for our first timers today. First bout for Boom number 04, Ratchet number 219, Bear Snack 222, Feral Forager number 44, and Jamson Thunderbunker number 22. Well done, everyone.
Big shout out to our refs, our non-skating officials, our medics. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you, fans, for coming out. We appreciate you being here. On your way out, if you check out the merch booth, take home a snack, pick up a t-shirt.
Skaters are going to have a mini powwow and figure out who on the opposing team was their biggest nemesis to award some MVP awards here. One of my favorite parts. I really love watching people's faces as they try to lean over and see what people's butts look like, because that's the part you're most annoyed by, trying to figure out who to give that MVP to.